So this morning we are out with our sampling crew conducting some monitoring along Libby Creek. All of this monitoring is associated with the Montanore project. The site that we're at is actually just downstream of the Montanore adit site, the Libby adit site. The goal of this monitoring is to determine if our activities have any impacts on the surrounding environment and specifically the water quality in adjacent streams.
We're not just looking at water quality. Really, it's about how well does it support fish habitat. And so we're monitoring above, below, adjacent to, all around the project just to get a sense, to get a really good sense for what the potential impacts are from the project.
We do surface water samples throughout the year. We do groundwater monitoring, groundwater dependent ecosystem monitoring, aquatics and fisheries monitoring. It's this wide range of samples being collected and monitoring being conducted throughout the year.
What we're doing at site today is, we have a small army of scientists, biologists, fish biologists, bear biologists, engineers, professional folks at our sites in Montana who are really making sure that everything is done correctly.
Right now what the sampling team is doing is they are actually collecting field parameters. So they're using a multimeter to check things like pH, dissolved oxygen, conductivity, temperature of the water.
Today we're here at Lake Creek site at what's called Lake Creek LC1. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be collecting from the stream out here. We've been coming to the exact same spot since 1985. Over time, we've been, of course, looking at water quality. We look at water quality in the context of how it potentially may affect the aquatic life, and most importantly, copper. And we have never really truly ever seen copper concentrations in the stream increase over time. If total dissolved solids was increasing over time, that might be a sign of effect from a mine, and we don't see that. So we send in the macroinvertebrate samples into the lab, and in the samples they could be like mayflies, stoneflies, caddisflies, chironomids, and a whole bunch of different invertebrates. You get a certain macroinvertebrate community depending upon what your water quality is like.
So now that the samples have been collected, they're being packaged up. They'll be packaged in ice in a cooler so they can maintain the temperature throughout transportation to the lab for analysis.